If you clicked on this video, chances are you're running your own AI automation agency, or you're looking to start one. I'm sure by now you've realized that AI automation is not as easy as everyone makes it out to be. Maybe you don't have much business experience, or you just don't know what to build. And that's why today I'm going to be taking you guys through the 5 best services that you can offer for AI automation as a beginner to the model. So without further ado, let's hop into it. Now we're going to be breaking down each service like this. First and foremost, we're going to be having an overview of the service, obviously. Then we'll talk about the industries it applies to, the problems that it solves, and the benefits that it provides. And then finally, we'll briefly talk about how it works, as well as some brief actionable steps on how you can get started. So service 1, which is a customized plan generator. Now this one is pretty straightforward and it's applicable to tons of different industries. This is essentially an AI model that generates a customized and personal plan based on the user's inputs. Let me explain. First, let's cover industries. Now, there are a wide number of industries that you can cover with this, but these are my 5 favorites. The first one being fitness. You can generate workout plans based on the user's inputs, like their height, their weight, their gender, as well as the client goals, like where they want to be in their bench press or their squats and their current metrics. So like if they want to squat 300 pounds and they're squatting 225 pounds, you can build them a plan based on that. Second is nutrition, custom tailored diet plans. Now this kind of goes hand in hand with fitness, but I'm thinking more of like dietitians and nutritionists here. It can be solely based off of the patient's weight goals, health and fitness goals, and it can be catered to any issues they have, like if they have diabetes or they have specific dietary restrictions, maybe they're vegan. We all know how vegans are. Now, third is personal finance. You can generate a financial plan for someone based on their spending, their credit score, all kinds of things. This is especially helpful for those who aren't the best with personal finance and just need a little bit of help getting out of a rut. Next, you've got travel and tourism, offering personalized itineraries based on what the user wants to do. If they're more of like a party person, or if they're more of like a chill at home type of person, you can use AI automation to generate those for them. And you can offer the service to travel agencies. Now the final one is education. You can create a customized education plan based on a student's current level and then their needs as well. This is especially useful for coaching programs. And the cool thing is these are just off the top of my head. There's truly no limit to what you can do. Now this is especially important because it's a massive time saver. When you take out all of the technicalities, you're able to better serve your client and get more clients as a result of that. This is really the selling point here, with the additional fact that with enough training and data for the AI model, the results will be incredibly accurate and the plans will be very effective. It takes out a lot of the thought work, increases the effectiveness of the plan, and saves hours upon hours of time, allowing these coaches, consultants, etc. to scale. Now, what do you need to build something like this? Well, all you need is examples from your clients, plans that have worked really well. It can be anything from previous plans from customers to what's worked the best, to FAQs, etc. You can then add these to a Stack AI vector database and train the AI model based off of that. Now, service number 2 is an automated onboarding sequence. This is essentially an easy way to automate the onboarding process and ensure that you and your client get all of the information that they need and promptly. It's also something that can be built out really easy and really quick using Zapier, depending on the tools that you're using. And now in terms of the industries, the spectrum is broad, but straight off the top of my head, it's useful for industries like agencies, coaches, consultants, firms, software companies that need to onboard their users. And it doesn't just have to be for client or customer onboarding. It could also be used for onboarding new hires, sending them a welcome packet and getting them onboarded into your software. Using Zapier, ours was pretty simple. Once the client signed and paid the invoice, a private Slack channel was automatically created for them and they were sent a customized email inviting them to the Slack, giving them the onboarding form, and having them book a strategy call. All just completely automated instantly. And then finally, it would just update their status in our CRM. So we knew that they were closed, it was all good, they had all the information they needed, and we had another call booked in. As you'd imagine, this is a huge time saver. You get all the information you need from your client, they get all the information they need from you. It looks really good on you because it looks incredibly professional, you look incredibly prompt. All of their information is updated in your systems and everything just runs really nicely. And to do this, really all you need is Zapier. You just need a couple different software like PandaDoc, Slack, and it depends on what your onboarding process looks like. So your next steps with this would just be setting up that automation in Zapier. So if you use Slack or PandaDoc, whenever that contract is signed, create the Slack channel, send them the automated email, etc., etc. Service number 3 is an inbound lead qualification and acquisition bot. Now, I know that was a mouthful. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
But just hear me out here, because this is something that could benefit every industry, basically. Now, this is actually something that I built for a previous client of mine, and you can check that out by watching my bot build video after this one. Don't you leave now, mister. The whole goal of this bot / automation is to collect information from a lead and qualify them before allowing them to move to the next step. This is mainly applicable in higher ticket industries like luxury goods, agencies, coaches and consultants, hospitality, real estate, etc., etc. This pretty much eliminates the needs for a human on the other end to set the appointment and make sure that leads don't slip through the cracks. And here's why this is really good. Agencies that have a lot of inbound leads and are selling a high ticket service will be able to pay you really well for this kind of service. And let me tell you something secret. Agencies that have a lot of inbound leads and are selling a high ticket product most likely have more than enough money to pay you very well for this kind of service. For them, it means they don't have to deal with a setter or train a VA to work for them. Instead, they could have that process completely automated for them. Not to mention, it saves them time with having to get on calls with leads that just aren't qualified. So it saves them money and time is ultimately money, so it ultimately saves them money and more money. Similar to our first service, the important thing to make this work is to collect the data that you need from your clients. And I'm talking sales data, like scripts, previous conversations that they had with clients, all of the software that they're using, like what CRM are they using, or what are they using to intake leads, FAQs, company policies, and add those to a vector database, and you can basically train your bot from there. Now, service number 4 is a customer service chatbot. Now, I know. You've heard this one 8 million, 10 billion times, okay? But just hear me out. This one is straightforward, but it has a lot of potential. Reason you hear about it all the time is because people take it to the basic FAQ type bot BS and don't bring it on past there. But it really has a lot of potential beyond that. This is especially useful in industries like e-commerce, where the bot can help with things like order tracking, chargebacks, customer retention, etc. But the cool thing is, it's pretty much applicable to any industry anywhere. Agencies, coaches, consultants, real estate, luxury goods, e-commerce, Airbnb hosts. When it has an application, it lacks in individuality, which is why it's usually not a very powerful solution. What I mean is that it's more generalized. Because it can be applied to everybody, it doesn't really have the chance to hone in on one specific niche, which kind of takes away from it. It's the same reason you can't use ChatGPT for generating actual good content, and instead you have to use like a custom trained model. However, that doesn't mean that the benefits aren't there. You save companies time, money, and headache by implementing something like this. No outsourcing to VAs, no fires that they have to put out. You can reduce the cost as well of having to outsource to entire customer support teams. So all in all, it's pretty straightforward. Now, service number 5, our final one, is content automation. Now, I want you guys to hear me out here because it's not technically one thing, but there is so much potential in here. I guarantee you can find something that works, and I would personally like to see it myself. I'm a content creator. Now, there's a lot of things you can do both on the larger scale enterprise, like SaaS software side, and then things you can do on the smaller scale, like just customer to client type thing. B2C, business to customer. And the good thing is, just like our customer service chatbot, it's pretty much applicable to any industry. All businesses, or at least all smart businesses, are using content these days. But the problem with that is it's a huge time sink. Even though it has a lot of leverage, it takes so much time. Just to be transparent with you guys, I basically sit here and record all day. So it's applicable to most, if not all industries. But let me provide you with examples for both. So on the SaaS side, we're actually building our own SaaS called Virality. Now, it's a custom AI SaaS that helps people write viral video scripts, grow their personal brands, land brand deals, etc. Now, I'm not allowed to say too much about it just yet because we're actually revamping it completely. We brought some really great people on board, and I'm not allowed to speak about it. So it does a lot more than that, but I can't say what, so just stay tuned. And that's on the SaaS side. Now, on the automation side, I built out an automation using make.com that basically takes my buddy's YouTube videos when he uploads them and automatically transcribes them, turning them into SEO optimized blog articles. They've got the headers, they've got the images, they've got the keywords, the backlinks, completely SEO optimized. He uploads the video, and we have an RSS feed set up that basically takes all that information, downloads the MP3 file, basically takes all that information, uses sites like Eden AI to transcribe it, and then we make multiple OpenAI calls to basically build the article and upload it to WordPress. Now, these are just two examples, keep in mind. In the world of content, the possibilities are honestly limitless. That's the word I was looking for. So think about it for sure. You're definitely going to save people a lot of time, money, and headache, and ultimately you're going to increase their output, which has secondary effects of increasing their sales. These are all just a few ideas and great places to start if you're a beginner. Also, if you're looking to scale your agency and learn more about AI as a whole, consider hopping in our Discord. We just had one of our boys, Kelsey, close a 2K client the other day. It was his first client. He's already got like 3 more leads in the pipeline, so he's absolutely killing it. Now, just to be 100% transparent with you, we do have a premium paid plan that offers a lot of different things. That's more a bit hands-on, and it offers a full course and all of that jazz, but please don't feel pressured into purchasing that. It's just for, people who are like more serious about doing it. Otherwise, it's just a lot of fun. Tons of people building agencies in there as well. It's completely free to hop in. I'd love to see you guys there. On the other end, if you're a business owner and you're looking for automated solutions for your business, definitely consider hitting me up. You can DM me on Twitter. The name is Zoro the Wiz. If you're looking to save time, reduce overhead, and increase your revenue, definitely hit me up on there and book a call. It's completely free, and at the very least, even if you don't decide to work with us, you get some actionable advice. So that's pretty cool. Without further ado, that will be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and if you want to see more content from me, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss another upload. And with that being said, I will see you guys later.